was describing is what most combat veterans have faced. And for the media to go after him and start describing that as a drinking problem is individuals that doesn't understand combat veterans because they've never been there. They've never been in combat. They've never seen the horrific stuff that comes by that. They've never tasted the dirt in their mouth. They've never heard the horrible sounds in their ears. They've never had the sights that they can't get rid of. They've never had the dreams in the middle of the night. And I think it's hypocritical for them to even question that. Now, if he did have a drinking problem, that would be obvious. But to make something out of it that isn't there just because he's going through Secretary of Defense, the media should be ashamed of themselves. They should put themselves in their shoes and every other combat veteran's shoes before they go out there and criticize him.
So I have done a lot of coverage of veterans and a lot of coverage of combat, and while I have never worn the uniform, I think I do have an understanding of the need of our valiant troops when they come home to self-medicate. What I'm saying is, when you're talking about drinking at 10 in the morning, that's a drinking problem. Now, it doesn't mean that there should be a stigma.
Then there's a lot of politicians that have a drinking problem, Jake.
Yes, of course. But I guess my question is...
Yeah, and then there's probably a lot of media that has a drinking problem too. And now I don't drink. I haven't tasted alcohol in many years, and never have drank at all in my life, really. And so I really don't understand that. But there's a lot of alcohol that flows through Washington, D.C. on a regular basis, and I wouldn't say that people are alcoholics or they have a drinking problem because of that. I don't see it at all. I don't see that being a problem, and I really wish that the media would move on and start focusing on what he can bring to the Secretary as Secretary of Defense, because he has a lot of good attributes too, but we only focus on the negative.